short walkthrough for BuzzIn.live. Um, as you can see, I'm on BuzzIn.live right now, and as a judge, you would click Create Game, and then you would select the free tier. And then once you're there, it's kind of like Kahoot in that one person from each team is going to put in the game code and enter their team name. Okay, so I've entered myself as a competitor. And so for the time, for Miss, we're going to use 30 seconds. And so how this works now is that the competitors, they're going to have the buzzer on their phone. And then you'll see when they buzz in, like right over here. So let's say, for example, a judge is reading a question. They say done. And then a competitor buzzes in. So then you'll see the person who buzzes in. And then as soon as they buzz in, the person who's controlling the time, so they'll see them buzz in, and then you click start time. And then so once it reaches 20 seconds, they have until it reaches 20 seconds to start answering their question. And this is in round 1. And then they have until the clock reaches 0 to finish completing their answer, or else their answer doesn't count. There's some discretion that can be left up to y'all, like if they're off by like a second or something, maybe it's up to y'all what you want to do about that. But the rules are that they have until the time ends to complete their answer. And then you can reset the timer and then clear all buzzers. Let's say, for example, you read a question in round 1, you say done, and then someone buzzes in, and then so you start the time, they give an incorrect answer, so then you would just reset time, clear buzzers, and then after you say that question is incorrect, you would give the other teams a chance. If they would want to buzz in again, they could, and then the other teams would buzz in again, and then they would try to answer the question, and you would just repeat that process with the timer again. In rounds 2 and 3, for example, there's no done rule. So if you were reading a question, you're reading it, and then mid question a competitor buzzes in, you start the timer, and then they have until the clock reaches 20 seconds to completely finish their answer, or else their answer does not count. And I think that in the second and third round, if they don't finish their answer in time, it would also count as an incorrect answer. So that would be negative points. So then you would just clear the buzzers once they get it right or wrong, and you would reset the timer as well. I think that's it for Jeopardy. Um, for Jeopardy, again, they would pick a question, and once you're finished reading that question, somebody would buzz in, and then you would and as soon as they buzz in, you start the timer, and the same rules apply. The same rules apply. So they have 10 seconds to start. So once the clock reaches 20, they would have to have started answering their question, and then by the time it reaches 0, they would have to have finished their question. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys are confused or have any more questions, please ask me. We can go over it again, or I can explain it in the WhatsApp. There's also the option to lock the buzzers. I don't know if you'll be needing that a lot, but it's just something to keep in mind.